Hello again, everybody. This is Derek, and I am coming back at you with another Wargaming in Miniature video. And in today's video, we're going to continue on with our What's in the Box series. Now, this is a very nondescript box, but in today's video, we're going to be looking at Perry Miniatures, Blitzkrieg Miniatures. This is going to be the actually this is a Perry miniature, not even Blitzkrieg. This is GWW14, which is the German World War II number 14. It looks like it's going to be an Opel Blitz truck. I put that on there so I could remember. Alright, now this is a sealed Perry miniature box. Let's go ahead and open it up and take a look and see exactly what we get in this box. Okay, normally in the Perry miniature boxes, we do get a Ziploc with all the extra little pieces. Usually, there we go. Looks like there's a crew member or two. Looks like a driver and someone standing. Looks like a back of the Opel, and it looks like a shovel and a pickaxe. That's cool. But usually you get a Ziploc with the extra metal pieces. It looks like you're getting a Ziploc with the top canopy, and it looks like the cab top. Those are a little fragile, so I understand why they would separate those. You always get a few pieces of peanuts, and then you get the vehicle. Let's go ahead and pull this out. A beautiful resin model. I can already see it's going to be beautiful. Let's go ahead and take it out of its bubble wrap, and I'll be right back. Alright, we got it out of its bubble wrap. Look at that. It's almost fully assembled for you already. Okay. Alright, let's take a quick look at this. I see a pinhole on the side that might be where those tools go. I can see where the cab top would need to go, obviously. Fairly clean model. I love the yellow resin. You got your little toolboxes in the back. Looks like 3 jerry cans right there. Got a spare tire underneath there right in the center that you would never see on the tabletop if you're planning on using that as a gaming model. But what if you have it on the table sideways? Well, now you can see. Okay, but you probably still will never see it. Okay, and then there's a pinhole there and a pinhole there. Not sure what would go there. Or maybe these are two separate pieces. One goes on the left side, one goes on the right. That's possible. We're going to take a close-up look at all these. And then there's also the tailgate, which goes here. I guess you could have it opened, hanging down, or you could seal it up, or you could take it off entirely. And then you can put this on or leave it unglued. That way you can take it off and put it on as you desire. Alright, so let's take a look at that. Now, if you've never been to any of my What's in the Boxes before, what I do is I take a personal, attentive, close look at these models, and then I will zoom in and let you see up close what I've seen. Okay, I can see the wood grain on the side here. It's very detailed on the pieces, the metal pieces, the door, the vents, the double tires. I like the fact that the bottom of the tire is flat. For one thing, allowing it to sit flat on the table, but also giving that illusion that there's weight on the tire. I love that. Attention to detail. Okay. You can see the leaf springs. Little cleaning needs to be done right there, a little loose resin, but this model doesn't have a whole lot of that. Okay, there's a pinhole on the side. That should be for like a muffler or something, if I remember right. And then, or a vertical muffler. That might be USI here, I don't remember. But these holes look like they would be for the tools. I'll have to take a look. Lights. Inside the cab, there's not a whole lot, just the two driver's seat and the passenger double seat. And then you got your passenger seats. And yeah, and you got wood grain on the inside as well. Okay. So if you did decide not to attach the canopy, you would still have a really good detailed model on the inside. Nothing else in that Ziploc. Okay, this is beautiful. I'm gonna say something that you may or may not know. This is an Opel Blitz, and the Opel had this triangular symbol right there on the front of the cab that folds down and folds up. It was an indicator of whether or not there was cargo in the back of the truck. I do believe that if it's down, there's no cargo, and if it's up, there is cargo. It might have something to do with personnel. I think it has something to do with cargo, but I love the fact that they've included that little triangle piece there. Why do I say that? Is because there is a groove right there with an arch that it looks like that arch would fit into. It would make gluing it in the proper position like a no-brainer. Yeah, just like that. That's pretty cool. Okay. And then this, you can see how it's built with an overhang for the canvas. So I think, okay, it's a really tight fit. Yeah, that's like an extremely tight fit. Yeah, so you can put it on there like that, and then you can see the inside. That's really cool. I kind of dig that quite a bit, actually. And then, or you can not put it on there, or you can make it so it's not glued, and you can just sit it on there like that, and just sit, well, you might have to figure out a way not, because it's a tight fit, and you don't want to break it, because this resin seems a little thin. You could sit it on there on the table, and then if you ever want to take it off, yeah, I just from fiddling around with it here, I'm either going to attach it or not even bother. Okay, let's take a look at the figures, the metal pieces. Okay, so you got somebody standing, and he's got a mask and goggles on, like the Africa Corps, you know what I mean? He's got long pants covering his feet. He kind of looks like an Africa Corps kind of dude. His hand looks like it's on a rail, like he's holding on to a rail, but you can't stand him, you know, next to a rail unless he's I don't know where you would put him. Okay, now the driver obviously goes in the back. No, he goes directly down inside there. Okay, that's a nice fit for him. Yeah, these guys look like they're Africa Corps, which I'm okay with. And then here's the tailgate. You could put it on up. You could put it on down if you wanted to do that. Okay, now here's the two toolboxes. Or the two tools. They each have a bracket. And then they also have a front tab. So I wonder, okay, this side has one too, so there's a hole on both sides. So I wonder if this goes here and then that goes there, like it's a two-hole punch kind of deal. Like a shovel on the side, and then this bracket this thing goes in the fender. Yeah, I bet you it does. I bet you it goes on like that. And then I bet you this other one goes on like that, so that they would hook into both the holes and the sides. Okay. All right, let's adjust the camera. Let's zoom in and take a close-up look on this. Okay, let's take a look at the truck body itself. You can see the two holes I was talking about. There we go. Jerry cans. Can't really see it very well with the yellow resin and the bright light, but there is wood grain. And the sides. Rear tire. Okay. The cab top, pretty straightforward, but you got that little triangle. Very nice touch. Canvas back. Kind of thin. I'm kind of worried about this piece of resin. Once you glue it onto the body, then it have support and it wouldn't break, but loose it might. Okay, tailgate, wood. Looks like a commander of some kind. He's got his face rag and his goggles. And because those pants are the way they are, I think he's Africa Corps. The driver, the giant steering wheel. Now he has no feet, but that's going to allow him to fit down inside the resin model. And then the two tools with the bracket that goes into the fender, and then flipping it around. On the tools themselves, they got these little tabs that would go into the side of the truck. All right, well, that was the Perry Miniatures GWW14, which is the Opel Blitz German medium truck with crew, apparently. I don't know if he can be used with this, unless he's supposed to be a guy, part of a diorama that just sits on the side with his hand on the fender, because he doesn't actually go anywhere in the... Oh, wait a second. No, because if this was up, right? If that was up, his hand is still too high for that. And I'm not going to put him inside the cab because he's standing. So this is a model I'm going to have to use for something different. Alright guys, thanks for coming out and watching this video. If you're interested in models like this, be sure to hit me up at my eBay store. And if you are interested in getting models painted or assembled for you or anything like that, just contact me at my email address and I would be glad to work out a commission for you, and I'll quote you a price and all that, and we'll get the ball rolling. All right, and I will see you in the next video.